Yo, what up, world? Man, I've wanted to say something about the state of the black community for a long time, especially with me being in law enforcement now. But I wanted to be very calculated with how I say it because I didn't want people to perceive what I'm saying in the wrong way. But seeing the young fella Nipsey Hussle getting shot down like that, man, it's just prime example of the problem that we have within the black community. And being a cop in one of the largest cities in the country, Dallas, Texas, I see it every day. But the problem we have within the black community is the black certain people within the black community. And what a lot of y'all do, I see it on social media all the time. You make excuses for what some of these bombs we have in the black community do. All the time. We want to blame everybody outside of the black community for the problems within the black community. Those days are over with. Now, my parents in the 60s and 70s, they dealt with a lot of stuff that they couldn't control from other races of people outside of the black community. But we're not living in those same times. You can try to say we are all you want. We ain't going through the same struggles our parents went through. A lot of what's happening now is that Jim Crow theory and all that type of stuff is just fulfilling itself. He said once you turn them against each other, then there you have it. You can step back and watch them slaughter each other, and that's exactly what's happening now. Nobody outside of the black community or even inside the black community should be able to call anybody in the black community and say, hey, I'm gonna pay you a certain amount of money to go kill this person that's doing big things in the black community. They shouldn't be able to call anybody within the community. But because we don't raise our kids properly a lot of times, a lot of you daddies ain't there to raise these boys. And things like that I've spoke on before. You mamas are just randomly having babies by bum dudes. Then you don't raise them properly. They grow up selling dope, thinking it's okay to steal from everybody else. You poison your own community. I see it every day. The white man ain't making you poison your own community. That's nonsense. It's just another excuse. It's nonsense. You're doing it to yourself because we haven't taken the time to value ourselves within the black community. And until we take the responsibility to say, hey, the problem is first within the black community, not what anybody else is doing. It don't matter. You have a handful of cops nationwide to do dirty stuff to people within the black community and other communities. It's such a small percentage. I see it every day. Nobody's out here just stepping on black people's rights like that. That's nonsense, man. Mofos are out here breaking the law and putting themselves in a bad position with the law. So when they come for your sorry brother or your stinking sorry son that you raised or your stinking sorry uncle who's out here pushing poison into the community, shooting and killing people in the community, robbing people in the community, when we come calling to put them handcuffs on them, you want to get mad at the cops and say, man, they picking on them, man. They out here singling them out. Well, they need to single out some people. That's certain people within the black community we don't need in the community. We don't need to go try to save them. We don't need to go try to bail them out. They need to be locked up and they need to be where they are. Whatever position we don't need to go. Sir, everybody can't be a part of the good movement. Everybody can't be a part of, the positive move just because they look like you. If some of them need to be locked up and out of the way, man, because they're a bigger problem than what they are to anything else they got going on. But I'll get back with y'all later on this. All right. Peace out.